I try to keep tapped in, and even shit like this, like, for me, this is why I love doing shit like this. Coming to talk, coming to chop it up, because then it's just like...
People would say, oh, they're getting cozy.
Alright, boom. Welcome back to the Cozy Corner. I'm here with my brothers today. We got a special guest with us, Mr. Draco.
So,
How you feeling, baby?
man, niggas feeling good. Glad to be in the cozy corner with niggas.
Today we talking about support systems.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
Are we doing
nigga.
this?
And what that means to all of us. We really want to just dive into certain necessities that come with support systems and the positive gains that everybody would have with support systems if everybody, you know, took it upon themselves to realize that, you know, this is not an individual world, that we all here for each other, unbeknownst to everybody. Like, that's really what the bottom line is, you feel me? Yeah, nigga, I said unbeknownst.
Just growing up, being an adult, nigga, you see how stressful this shit gets. I don't know about y'all, but for me, nigga, like, I'm just, like, family is important. And I know family could do you dirty, but obviously the family that don't do you dirty, just it's important to just have a support system. It's like, I consider y'all my family. Cool. Y'all not blood, well, we good. It could be your blood, bro. We are, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So fucking, I mean, that's definitely one branch of the support system tree. You're gonna have your friends, you're gonna have your family, you're gonna have your mentors, you're gonna have, you know, you might even look at certain actions people do as a support system for yourself. You might hear you did well and just feel like that you need that certain days. And it don't take nothing to really, like, you know, compliment a motherfucker or let a nigga know, like, you know, he reached his goal. Like, niggas just be going through life, nigga, hitting their milestones and celebrating with no one. Not able to really toast to the fact that niggas is actually achieving something, and it's fucked up. And people's friends don't realize that, but that's what we here for. We here to, you know, purify everybody's, you know, tainted thinking type shit. And we about to get into that today. So boom, my nigga Draco.
Big boy!
What's up with niggas, man?
That's nuts. Niggas. Big boy! No, but fucking, where do you, like, how would you define a support system? Like, what's a support system to you? And
Support system to me, I think we basically touched on it, really. Like, the people around you that give you that motivational push, or they're a sign of whatever goal you want to reach in life. It doesn't just have to be blood. It can be friends. It can be anybody you consider. Like, I got people who we ain't related no sorts of way, but they feel more like a family to me than a blood relative would. And, like, in the sense of that, it's just like, yeah, you can be blood or you cannot, but, like, at the end of the day, you support me, I support you type shit. Like, I know at the end of the day, there's certain people I can call, and I won't never have to, you feel me? It won't have to be a question. And those same people know they can call me and there'll never be a question type shit. I feel like that's a support system right there. Like, just knowing, like, off rip, no matter what you're going through, no matter how long you may not have talked, like, you feel me? Like, it's always gonna be there. So I pretty much think that's what it is, for me at least.
yeah, I'm fucking with that, because, you know, without them, we really tend to spiral. Like, if you don't have, like, a good family system, and it's not even, you know, with the support, like, if your home is broken, there's certain things that you're not gaining or receiving from the home that can really, like, fuck you up mentally. So it's like, alright, if your mother is never checking on how you doing, and that's the thing, like, I'm trying to break that cycle of our youth's parents. Like you was just talking about, bro, like, certain people are ready to have a baby, but they're not ready to be what they are supposed to be for their children. They didn't have it in their life. So it's a cycle. mothers just be going to work thinking, alright, you're just supposed to provide, and you dealing with everything financially, but there's the nurturing part of it. Like certain niggas I know, nigga, probably just started reconnecting with their mothers on some friendship, and they probably 24, 25. They going into manhood. Niggas think when you're 18 and 21,
Right.
yeah,
That shit's
you a man.
crazy.
You're not
That
no
shit's
fucking man,
crazy.
my nigga. Unless
Like,
there's certain
niggas-
things that people don't know at 18 and 21 that we should know because we not getting the information we need, and
That information wasn't for us. Type
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Like around for us, I should say. Not that it wasn't for us. It's for us, but it wasn't around for us to obtain.
And then there's other things that go into that, like the school system. I don't know why niggas ain't learning about taxes in school, and I'm sitting here
Talking
fucking
about some other bullshit.
5th to 12th grade, reading about Romeo and
That's
Juliet.
fucking
shit.
crazy. Like
5th to 12th
bro,
grade,
oh my
bro.
god, all we fucking Hamlet, Shakespeare, all that fucking stupid bullshit. Like
Yeah,
I don't
man.
care about fucking white literature.
That's a fact.
Don't, bro, why aren't I learning about how fucking slavery started and how civil, like, you know
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
some shit on Twitter yesterday.
You
It was
learn
like
about
it looked like some little like elementary little
Yeah,
handout, and they was talking about
bro.
slavery.
Yeah,
nigga. It was like the
like-
slaves agreed. Like, wait, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, no, listen. It was like,
Little
like-
pamphlet, niggas put it in a pamphlet.
Bro.
What the
I
fuck?
just see niggas that agreed.
yeah, niggas be slaves.
Yes.
They agreed to be
And we're not laughing. We're not laughing at
but
the
you
fact
feel
that
me? But it's like that's the
It's
system.
insane.
A
my
teacher
nigga.
Yeah.
thought that was okay to put in front of a kid.
Right.
Like you
No,
feel me,
it's
bro?
not even that. It's systemic. They breaking down the public school system where the colored people or the less fortunate are at, my nigga. Like
Nah, facts.
you go to these Metco schools,
They got everything.
everything they need.
Nigga, my old middle school, right? They just built a high school over there on fucking American Legion. These niggas got the fucking 3D lab, a whole workout gym, auditorium fit like maybe close to 1,000 people. Like you feel me? Like the things that we see now in most like school systems are like you were saying. Like I can have mad Mecco friends, bro. I know that shit was different from us going to EMK every day compared to a nigga who was in Wellesley, Lexington, Lincoln Sudbury. Like just those as examples. Like you feel me? I know niggas in fucking Mecco who had driving lessons as classes and shit.
Yo,
Nigga, we sitting,
so
thinking about
we sitting like you feel
But the
me?
school is another. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
another
It's
support
all
system right
branches.
there,
Like
yeah.
we need it in the schools because when we leave our home, we supposed to learn at home. You're supposed to learn at school. When you
Exactly.
leave your home and you're not learning that nothing at school, damn, that sentence was nuts. Nigga. When you're not learning
Respect.
anything at school,
Hey, bro.
fucking, like you really, you're taking away from yourself, right? So we're gonna talk about the motherfuckers that just don't know how to shut the fuck up in class, nigga. You taking away from the niggas in your class, and you taking away from yourself, my nigga. Even if it's like the white literature, if you're not into that shit, cool, nigga. Somebody else is, and now you disrupting the class because niggas trying to be funny and shit.
Yo, Cobi
Now,
On.
we class clowns. It's happened. I'm not saying we haven't done it, but it be them like. Not to cut
But
you off.
niggas get their-
Well, no, I'm gonna give the high school students the benefit of the doubt because I, like, nigga, look at how we was in high school.
Nah, but
Like, by
that's what
default,
I said, 'cause I
you're
know
right. We're young as shit. Like, I'm giving
But
us the benefit of the doubt.
there was times I know, like,
Niggas
for me,
immature,
speaking
you
for
know what I'm saying?
myself, like, I totally respect what you're saying. That's something I had to, like, really, like, notice for myself, like, in my actions. Because I know there was times in EMK, bro, I was just doing shit just to fucking, like, you feel me?
Just
do
to
it,
fucking
like,
do
you
it
feel
and
me?
shit.
Just cause, like, I would, nigga, I know my attitude at, like, 17, 18 was just, like, Dondre wanted to do it, Dondre's gonna fucking do it. Like, I didn't give a fuck about shit, you feel me? And having that I don't give a fuck attitude kind of fucked me up in most cases. Like, for example, when I got suspended off the basketball team.
Word.
Bro, that suspension wouldn't have happened if I was just, you feel me?
Homegirls here.
But it's little shit, like, you feel me? Although it's like, okay, I'm sitting in class, I'm bored as shit.
But time out, my fault, not to cut you off again, bro. This nigga's nuts.
It was it was Casey?
He tried-
No,
It was Michaela.
Bro, that was
Bro.
weave. Do you understand
Bro,
what flames
but can I
will
be,
do
hold on,
to
can I be honest with niggas? Can I be honest with niggas? I didn't, yo,
This
Pete,
Fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. Nigga, niggas need to hear that. What he did.
Pete,
This is
Nigga.
my confession.
No, I'm saying just the
The lighter, like when I had the lighter in class, bro. Nigga, T, you was in this class with niggas. You know that class is just
Yo,
red.
I thought about Mr. Min. This is Mr. Mendez, right?
Yes,
I was,
nigga.
yeah, I'm like, we drove.
Yo!
Yo, Mendez, my nigga. Oh
Nah,
my
that nigga.
God.
That's the real Lulu, nigga from Paid in Full, bro.
Yo, we drove that nigga crazy.
That nigga used to be like,
Bro, me and this nigga Zach be talking, bro. This nigga will come up to us, bro.
Just sit there.
He's about to do a crazy impression.
Straight like that, he'll just,
bro, chill, bro. Okay, what was you saying?
bro, this ain't nothing to nigga, bro.
Nah,
I'm disappointed.
but it's like,
Bro, that nigga was, yeah.
in our class, nigga,
I'll wait.
it was me,
We had so
you,
much
Mom,
fucking fun,
this
nigga.
nigga Jason, like, bro. So one
Bro,
of
we
these
had,
days,
look, you see our class, bro? That
and
shit
yo,
was
no
crazy.
funny, that's another
That
thing,
shit
no
was
funny shit.
crazy,
Niggas be
bro.
talking about this out in Salem. I feel like low key, they used to set us up type shit. They'll throw all of us in one classroom, my nigga.
Oh, nah,
They took
nah,
me like
nah,
this
nah.
nigga out.
Yeah, they like
After the first year, they
Nah, but bro,
Yo,
after the first year,
yeah,
after that first year, but even still, there was still like situations, bro, when there's 8 of us in a fucking class. Our psychology class was me.
Oh my
this
God,
nigga.
my nigga.
Like, yo,
Oh my
nigga, like, you feel me?
That's a class.
Nah, I had you in psychology. Y'all didn't have Kobe. Don't
Yes,
dap
we
my
did.
man.
Nah.
Miss McDougal, yes, we did.
You was in our class. They was in our class.
Who do?
Wait,
Who do
you was
say,
there?
bro?
You was in my psychology
Wait,
class.
what class? Zay wasn't in there.
This
bro.
man
Last
Duka?
He
year?
didn't say it never.
Our last
Was
he-
it
year,
our last
bro.
year? Oh, last year was.
Senior, it was here, bro. Bro, cause I remember that shit, bro. I
My
remember
fault,
that
my
shit.
fault.
Terry Crews, nigga.
That, bro, that senior track.
Nah.
I'm trying to do that. Come on, man.
Hey,
Yo,
my nigga.
You gotta cool it.
funniest,
Nah, you right.
funniest day in man Duca's class was the day I was trying to sell Destiny to fucking bar tart. This nigga
Yo, we off on a tangent.
But it's not, but it was little shit like that. Like, bro, I'm sitting in the middle of class trying to sell a fucking Pop-Tart when I should be sitting here trying to learn.
Yeah.
But my mindset then, like I said, was fuck it, Dondre gonna do what Dondre wanna do, nigga. But when I look at it and just along the lines of what you were saying, like, yo, there's somebody in this class that wanna learn. Like, you feel me? You may wanna be on some class clown shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
But you in school, bro. You
And
like,
like-
you even missing out on some shit yourself type
Like
shit.
T was saying, like, nigga, we young, and I definitely can attest to the fact that I was wilding in class because he was right there next to me. He was right there next
Now,
to me.
that's I take full
Class
responsibility
clown in a
for
year.
all that shit, nigga.
And it wasn't even no class clown shit. It was
It
just
was
like,
just niggas was doing their work type shit, bro.
and I
niggas get through
niggas
their
will
work.
never tell me.
They-
No teacher will ever tell me I didn't do my work. I got great grades.
thank
Today,
you.
nigga, I have a 3.6 GPA, my nigga. Niggas ain't telling me that I don't do my fucking work, nigga. That's it.
Okay, can't go off.
You feel me? You feel me?
That's hard, my nigga. You
But fucking the fact that niggas know it now is the fact that we could have had this consciousness back then.
Damn.
Nigga. Niggas just didn't want to. Niggas chose not to, you know, be a fucking grown ass man, nigga, and realize, nigga,
Because
like
of that
everything's
support system,
not
bro.
about you type shit.
Exactly.
Right.
So you said, and that's another branch on that support system tree, nigga. You gotta support yourself. Like there's certain actions and there's certain like responsibilities niggas need to hold themselves accountable for, nigga.
Accountability is everything, bro. A lot
But
of niggas don't
listen-
have accountability.
But something, and this might be a little off topic, but I wasn't mature in the whole like behaving in school sense, but as far as my thoughts and shit.
Fuck is that, nigga?
That shit, hold on. That shit was real as hell, boy.
Yo.
That shit
Yeah.
killed me.
Listen, fucking yeah, like my job with the Start Strong shit. Like I had considered that like, a support system simply because
When you was at the street,
yeah,
Oh,
that
okay,
shit,
okay.
bro. Just the shit we learned there, like it just piggybacking off the whole being a mature class clown shit, like I wasn't mature in that sense, but as far as my way of thinking and just life and not judging people, not saying, oh, that's gay because he got this on, or fucking she's a hoe just because she's having sex.
Yeah, you was
can
ahead
do
of
it.
the
You know
curve.
what I'm saying? I was getting it in and shit, and you know that was support.
I get support for your mind, nigga, because at that young age,
You
if you're
gotta
not getting
know
it
that
from,
information, bro.
if you're not, yeah, exactly, if you're not getting it from the home, if it's not, you know, because niggas be thinking like certain crashes, like niggas that are crashes and women that people feel like they have no morality to them, they not learning certain things at home, nigga. It's not their fault.
Exactly.
However, when niggas get to a certain age, then you really have to start, you know, thinking like, alright, I wasn't taught X, Y, Z, but that don't mean that I should still be doing X, Y, Z. You feel me? The fuck?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's a fact.
But at the same time, it comes with depending on like how your household is, bro. Like, do you have to step up and be an adult early? You feel me?
That's a great ass point. That's a great ass point.
Because you know what I'm saying, like me, bro. You know what I'm saying. I had all sisters, no brothers, so it was just like
You gotta
gathering that
understand,
male
nigga.
perspective, all that shit, bro. It was really, really, really hard, nigga. I had no male fucking around me, nigga. So I was just gathering so much shit about women, bro. It was like.
And that's a tear. That's a tear in itself, nigga. Because if you have to be the man of your house, make sure everybody's straight. You don't got time to make sure yourself is straight.
At all.
And it comes
Straight
right
hustle,
back
nigga.
to that. The fact that niggas really have to be their own support system.
Nah, that's a fact.
And this era we're in today, nigga, like this whole nonchalant shit, that shit is dead. That shit is dead, my nigga. It's not cool to not care about shit, my
Word.
nigga. And then you too old to be saying, nigga, I don't care, and it's whatever. Like, niggas really be in nonchalant land, nigga. For free.
But
nigga.
niggas mastered it too, bro.
Fucked up the wave, man. He's
Y'all see the movie Split? One of the characters was Mr. Dennis. The bitches.
yeah.
Excuse my language. Girls,
Niggas
nigga,
nuts, bro.
they was. It was like he was like 32 people. Was it 12?
Yeah, nah, I think it was more. He was
Like
wild.
46, bro.
Mr. Dennis was like the master. Basically, he would come to the
right now, bro.
he would come to the little girls like, and they would be like, oh, you know, let us out, because he'll be in like a Sally mode now. Oh, Sally, let us out. She'd be like, oh, I have to ask Mr. Dennis. Yeah. And then he used to have, look at my fault, we gonna go on, but my fault. He was one of his identities was a little kid, right? And talk like this. Now, Mr. Dennis, he'd be like, hey little boy, you know, who are you? Let us out. He dead just didn't know them. He was just split characters. They'll come back as a different character, like, who are you? Bitch, you just fucking met, you know.
Yeah, y'all think I could be in the room with that nigga?
Hell no, that shit's wild. That's that time sake. Hell no, bro. Fuck, bro. When they showed him, like, he was in the city running around getting all strong and shit, he was coming back to the place to try to get the girls or whatever to try to kill him. That shit. And he finally got back there, and she finally escaped the room, and she was roaming in the hallway, but he was back. And then something happened to his body, bro. He was doing all the identity. It was dark as shit. Bro, that shit was creepy.
Nah, I'm good on all that shit. Nigga.
That nigga might kill you early.
How do you support yourself, bro?
Yourself, bro. How do you support yourself, bro?
Why is they? I wonder why they asking me like that.
Because, nigga, I want to hear this answer, bro.
And I found out your clientele, nigga.
What you mean,
I
like,
found out your clientele.
what that mean,
Did
nigga?
you speak
I
of
found out your
yourself?
clientele. I don't know why she doing that, but nah, G shit, bro.
This
Bro,
nigga,
listen.
bro.
Oh, he think it's nah, bro.
I'm
Maybe
good,
even
nigga.
not, bro. Nah,
Nigga, we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
bro.
okay, we talking about support system.
I know niggas
Who
is good
just answer-
because I know nigers are like me type
Yeah,
shit. Niggas
yeah,
are realists, so my nigga.
Yeah.
But
Thank you. That's it, bro. How do you support yourself, though?
Yeah.
Just that.
G shit. I think family's important. I go to family. I got mad group chats with my whole fam,
That's how you support
mothers,
yourself.
sisters, and I text my family. My sisters. It's specific. There's one sister that always checks up on me. And when she do that, I just be going in. But G shit lately, I've been on some like enclosed bubble shit. So I like being alone.
That's your support for yourself? Like
Yeah,
just,
I love being alone.
being distant?
I guess if you want to put it like that, nigga, I'm saying I like being alone.
But you think that's good?
Yeah,
For
if
yourself?
it makes me feel good. Yeah.
Alright.
When I don't have nobody to talk to, no stimuluses, if that's a word, stimuli or whatever. Because it's just all has to do with me. It's not that I don't fuck with anyone. Or,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? It's not that. Like,
No, nigga, it's definitely.
I love my family. I love my close friends. All that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I don't reach out. I like to just be alone.
Yeah. And being in your own solitude gives you a sense of self.
It's
You
peaceful
feel
to me,
me?
no
You
bullshit.
get to know
It's-
more about yourself. You start realizing more things than you ever did before, and there's
Right.
nothing wrong
And
with it.
it might be a negative too, because I stress alone too. Like
That's
I
what
like,
I'm saying.
I don't like talking to people when I stress.
Like,
Like
and
G
then-
shit. I think it, but for me, I don't know. It might have just maybe it has something to do with me just being a funny nigga and not wanting to keep that image. But it's just niggas never knew me as somebody who was always serious or can get like emotional like that. So
Yeah.
I never, like when I was younger, I never reached out to anybody. I fucking hated school. Like that shit fucked me all up. Like not even I don't want to exaggerate shit, but just you know what I'm saying. But I wasn't the one to hit even y'all are my closest friends because I don't know. I developed anxiety too. I think, nigga.
I feel like it and that's crazy.
I feel like I don't I don't know. Something happened to me, nigga. I don't fucking know.
Nigga, and it's good to talk about with
You know
your
what I'm
people,
saying?
nigga, because if you can't really,
It's just
get
it's
that
just being
off.
an adult. Cause I just remember my fault for cutting you off.
You
I just
good.
remember being younger and just having the mentality of like life is it's a joke. It's just fun. Like just take everything as a joke.
that's
But
what-
now,
that's
nigga,
what
I'm
funny
like,
niggas
fuck that.
like really develop that attitude, and if you really enclosed off from the world type shit in certain moments or certain phases, like you really gonna depend on yourself.
Exactly.
When in reality, you do. Not you, but people in general. Like this is for the people. Like, cause I know a lot of people that are like this, and I know if I don't know you, I know y'all are like this too. I feel like everybody has developed that attitude that okay, if I'm going through something, I'll deal with it by myself. And sometimes if you want to do that, that's cool. It's better for your character. You're gonna develop way more independent survival skills, and it is good being by yourself like that. But however, when you're stressing alone, it wears on you. And there's gonna be only too many more times people could, deal with that. There's certain things that people don't realize. You'll develop a mental illness from that. Not knowing that you developed a mental illness because you've been thinking, okay, I'm normal, blah, blah, blah. I wasn't diagnosed with XYZ when I was younger, and then boom, you take on certain actions and a certain mindset, and now they're like, niggas are depressed and they don't know it. Niggas got anxiety and they don't know it.
But not to say, my fault to cut you off, but not to say that we don't understand that, some of you like don't like to ask for a hand or, don't want any support because, you're coming from like straight independent. So,
And
it makes it
develop
even
that
harder.
young.
Yeah,
young.
you develop it young.
Like what you were saying earlier, bro.
From the household shit, you feel me?
No,
You know what I'm saying? You see how shit going, you just, providing for yourself type shit. If you ask, you're feeling like you're messing up their, their type of bread or whatever they getting into. So, I mean, yeah.
It's really all perspective, but I mean, I feel like through all perception, like everybody's perception, everybody needs to come to just one conclusive basis where niggas can understand, like, be in your own space. Just don't be in your own head by yourself.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what I feel like niggas should take away from that.
Definitely.
How you support yourself, bro?
Mainly along the same lines as T. I feel like when I was younger, I used to not look for people to like support me and shit or be there or like I feel like no funny shit. And y'all was in high school with me, so like y'all can attest to this. I feel like I was emotional a lot. Like I had heavy emotions as a fucking teenager, nigga. Yeah. And it wasn't until this fucking the end of 2018 when I was having a conversation with my aunt on the phone. She dead ass called me like, yo, like people be looking at you like you're angry or you're this and that shit. But like you just been seeing a lot since you was younger. Like this shit you don't even know you was around when you was younger. That's like you're kind of realizing that now type shit, and you're putting it all together type shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It comes with, like what I said, it comes with just gathering everything.
Exactly, and no funny shit, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like I was saying, I was on some I don't give a fuck shit for a minute, all the way up until my sophomore year, all the way up until that point before summer 2017, bro, where I was about to get my financial aid taken away from me. Like that's when it all started, kind of like. When the financial aid was about to be taken away, my whole situation was just like, alright, y'all niggas trying to take my shit now. You know, feel me? I beat that, and I was still on some bullshit like, yeah, niggas thought they was about to take my financial aid, blah, blah, blah. I'm going through my little shit, nobody know about it. Then I got the school shit on top of it. So like I'm saying, like T was talking about, this certain shit, I like to thug out by myself, bro.
Yeah,
like you said, it builds that character, it builds that, and that's something I learned from that I didn't do a lot as a child or a teenager, where there's times where it's like you were saying earlier, there's times we could have thought like that, but we didn't want to. So as I started getting older, especially in like the college setting, it's like, all right, nigga, you know what the fuck you gotta do. You either not gonna do it or you're gonna do it.
Just a prime example, like no bullshit. I was taking this math class. This was my sophomore year, we fall semester. Yeah. I was taking this math class, and that shit was so fucking hard, but I got through that shit, and it let me know, like, yo, you got through that shit, you can
do whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're capable of, Tyler.
We grew up in environments where, nigga, like, you walking down the street and anything can happen to you, bro. Niggas got PTSD and don't even know
it.
Right. Like, there's certain shit niggas dealt with when they were younger that is put into the back of their mind, you know, not on purpose, but it's like, alright, I mean, it happened when I was younger. I don't really know what was going on.
But it's low key, like eating at you, my nigga. No bullshit.
Like your mentality, there's certain actions niggas will end up doing from those like episodes that they can replay in their head.
Facts. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really have to catch myself. Like a lot of niggas don't even notice. Like nigga, Monge and Joe ain't even notice, and these niggas living with me. You feel me? Like there was a point where like I'm transparent as fuck, bro. When my school shit, when I was finna get kicked out of college, nigga, or like throughout that whole little, when I was just fucking around, not going to class, not going, like, bro, there's mad shit I was going through. I'm using alcohol, smoking weed every day, popping pills and shit, nigga. Like, bro, there was literally a point where I lost my fucking mind, you feel me? And it was just on some shit where, again, it was that I don't give a fuck shit. So it's like, alright, all this shit's going on, and then that I don't give a fuck shit, like you were saying earlier, it really starts eating at you. And I really had to, like, step away. There was a point where I stopped working. Nigga, T's pulling up on me in my backyard, nigga. A couple of people did, and it was just like, bro, I really took the summer off to really, like, get back in my bag and slowly, like, when I beat that dismissal, niggas was trying to kick me out, and along the same times of what you were saying with that math class. Once I did that, bro, I was like, niggas can't tell me shit. Like, literally, like, bro, I was at a fork in the road where it's like, yo, you already, like, they already telling you you're not in school no more, my nigga. So you can appeal this shit, or you can just take the L for what it is and you gone, you feel me? Bounce back from how whatever it was. In my specific case, though, it was just like, when I really sat back and I analyzed it, it's like, nigga, finish what the fuck you started, nigga.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Because me, I know, bro, I'm not going to come back home and do what the fuck I need to do, my nigga. No funny shit. And not to, like, and it's not even because of other people. It's literally because of me. I'm going to be in the hood all day. I'm going to be wanting to do shit I want to do. Like, I'm going to have that real freedom, nigga. And I just, at that point in time, that real freedom wasn't for me. I would have went wild with it. So, like, just building up that character, stepping away from certain shit, like, nigga, the question said on there, not letting vices or little outside shit. Like, bro, I drink and shit now still, But like I'm slowly trying to step away from that shit, bro. Cause when I'm like drunk Dondre and sober high Dondre, cause I smoke weed every day, nigga.
Yeah, we
But it's too like, bro. When I'm drinking, I'm smoking, like, bro. I'm this. Not to say I'm a whole different person, but like I start to see those traits coming back out again, where it's like you using certain things. You was using these certain things for these specific reasons. So even though you may be thinking you're not using them for these reasons anymore, it's still bringing out those effects. So it's just about, I think about holding yourself accountable and just really finding out where the fuck your strengths are and where your weaknesses are, and really just getting through that, funny shit.
Yeah, okay.
But like that's this and that, and like more so speaking for myself. Not knowing, like, not saying that I'm the only person who has went through shit like that, because you feel me, that's a subject that in itself, nigga. But like, just for me specifically, and the question that was asked was just like, finding those little, you gotta find those little
In
things.
general, I feel like just the biggest, there's like a big issue is just parents being older and from an older generation, and then us now, and how shit's just changed. And I think just something that comes to mind really quickly is school. How, like, we're young, I don't know about y'all, but I'm aware of like the many ways that you can be successful without school. Like I'm always researching the shit. Like I'm not fond of school myself, so I've always been researching shit. And just to bring it back to the parent shit, parents only think
School, is the
school,
way
you know
to
what I'm
go.
saying? Yeah, they think school, they think 9-to-5 job. I'm not interested at all in having a 9-to-5 job. I'm not interested in none of that shit, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody should be. Right?
To be honest.
Well, cause I feel like, nigga, I feel like the goal in life, I don't want to get into
Get into it.
I feel like the goal in life, like just saying what you just said, like you feel like no one should want a 9-to-5, but I feel like if that makes them genuinely happy, like they genuinely wake up and they're ready for work, they're happy as fuck.
You're right.
And you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the goal in life is to be happy. So
Right.
if you're happy with a 9-to-5 job, then that's you. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people who are different, and I wouldn't be happy at all. You know,
Just-
I feel
So
like
we're
that's
those type of niggas though. What do we
Yeah.
do when we're not happy at whatever job we're at, bro?
And that's the thing.
Niggas get missing, bro.
yeah, hell yeah.
And some people don't have the mindset we
Oh,
have.
God,
Get
yeah.
missing. Some people are stuck, bro, where they're
Just the
like,
shit that you
yo.
always hit me up about. That's practically the situation now,
Yeah,
kind of. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
feel me? Like,
Exactly.
that's just how niggas is, and that's how niggas was like raised.
But you
Niggas
know
was
what I-
raising themselves. That's what I told you.
that's the
Niggas was basically raising themselves, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm still gathering so much shit that I was supposed to been knew when I was like fucking 13, bro.
That's that.
That's what Dondre says all the time on Snapchat. You be like, if you knew half the shit you knew.
And facts, bro. Like this shit, and there's shit that I was hearing, like, you feel me, or that I was around, but bro, like my mind wasn't to the point where it can fully, like, bro, no funny shit. When I first ever quit a job, niggas was looking at me like, yo, the fuck is wrong with you?
But we're different.
Yeah.
You know yourself. You have a plan. You
Nah,
know
the
what
first time, I ain't gonna say it. I'm happy I quit the first time because it showed me about myself. That's what I was explaining to y'all earlier. Around the time all my bullshit was going on, I stepped away and I was able to find myself. So I just quit my job last month. But this time I put in my 2 weeks, you feel me? Did it gradually where it's just like, alright, I'm sliding out because I know myself now. Some people aren't like that, bro. Some people are so stuck into the fact, like you said, well, shit, this 9-to-5 like really might be for me. Think about it. If we didn't have people who worked the 9-to-5 and everybody was just out here getting, like, you feel me? Shit would be polluted, bro. You gotta have the people who's gonna work.
Well, yeah,
without
that's
really
what,
setting
that's what I
places.
talk about all the time on my live. Hold on, let me get my shit out.
Get your shit out.
That's the sucky part about it though, because for this type of 9-to-5 job, I'm talking like people who just work as they're grown as hell. They work as cashiers. Nothing wrong with that, but you can see it.
They get stuck.
They don't. You can see like the stress and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because like. Cause I can get into the whole like
Why am I
racism
here
and all
type
this
shit,
other
bro.
shit, bro. I don't want you.
That's what it boils down to. Why
It's
am I
like
here?
But I was gonna have a side note, just what he was saying, like he get into all that racist shit. But this was a side note for me, like basically, It was a side note for me, like this is why I always say, like I wish I was like this age in the
CEO's a
90s.
billionaire.
You feel me? Like I don't know too much, but this is from everything that I intaked and like that I heard and all that other
You
shit.
kept your same mentality.
Yeah, exactly. And this was some shit like, bro, back then them niggas did anything, bro, and their crew fucked with them no matter what, bro.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying.
You feel me? Nowadays, it's like niggas is scared to support because they feel like, oh, I'm on backs if I'm supporting this person, my nigga.
Oh, I'm dick riding. I'm
dick
this
riding.
and that.
And
Yeah,
other
that's
people
support
apply
shit,
that
bro.
shit too to other niggas.
That's
Like,
some
my nigga,
bullshit,
why you
bro.
supporting this nigga, bro?
Why you dick riding?
You feel me?
Or-
And it makes us stop from, you know what I'm saying, doing what we doing. Because niggas don't want to sit there
Niggas
and
ain't
get
used to
bashed on
showing
social media,
genuine
bro.
love, my
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Shit
bro.
ain't
Like, bro,
genuine.
for
Niggas
example,
ain't genuine
City
no
weird
more,
as
bro.
shit right
and
now,
that's why
bro.
niggas in the 90s was, nigga, they was up, bro.
I tell people that all the time.
But that's what you
bro,
just
on
said
everything
a
and
little
bringing
bit
the foods
earlier
with them,
before
bro.
T got on in his bag, nigga. Like niggas really don't think that there can be just an excess amount of people just getting it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Boston is small, nigga. Why do we have the Berklee College of Music here and
none
we
of us
have,
is in here, though.
like
that, too.
and not even just enrolled into the school, but like we have, nigga, we are an
Like
arts
their talent coming
fucking
out.
city, bro. State, like, nigga, we have everything here for business,
Shout out to Missy
arts,
Elliott, man.
leisure, like, and like the arts is the music, like photography, videography, like certain things like
Creative
that.
shit.
Just we should
Cheaper.
be the staple for creativity, and we do have that. But no one's talking, no one's networking, no one's trying to come
You know
together.
why, bro? Everybody wants dick. Everybody want to go to their, you feel
And
me?
that's fine. That's fine. But it shouldn't be
Be
like
that
it shouldn't be a selfish thing because Boston is so small. Like we know each other. You know my mans from my man's mans. You feel me?
Exactly.
You got cousins that could be my cousins type
Exactly.
shit. Like, it'd be weird shit. Like everybody went to Camp Harborview,
You,
nigga, that I
nigga.
know, nigga.
Everybody
Shout out
went to a
Jonathan,
Boys
my
and
nigga,
Girls
he's
Club,
on his
nigga.
business shit. You feel me? It's just crazy to think like niggas don't really feel like motherfuckers can't come together in the city and, you know, try to patch some shit up. And I know everybody puts that out there, nigga, and say, oh, we not unified or whatever.
Yeah, nigga, but
Nobody
who's really
support-
making those moves to
you feel me?
unify us? Who's
Exactly.
like,
That's
bro, it
what
all
we
starts
trying
with
to do
yourself.
here, bro. That's
And
exactly what we trying to
and
do.
it all
here.
starts yourself. I'm like, I was sitting with my homegirl in her whip one time, and this is when I first, like, around the time where I first made the decision to fuck with the music shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at everything, I'm dropping all this music, and sitting there smoking. I'm like, yo, I don't think nobody fuck with my shit. And she legit looks at me like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, you ain't do shit. And this is one of those times where you hearing some shit you need to hear instead of hearing some shit you want to hear. She could have played me like, yeah, fuck niggas, da da da. You feel me? But she really broke it down like, bro, you ain't even do shit yet. You feel me?
Niggas be starting they shit, thinking it's supposed to just take off.
Take off like that,
When I
bro.
brought this shit to niggas, well, when me and Nick Cobi was cooking some shit up and we brought it to T, like, niggas knew that it's gonna take some time.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas is gonna fuck with us because niggas fuck with us regardless. And
Exactly.
haters are gonna hate, my nigga.
And
But
all that goes along with us, too.
Nigga, think about it. 2 years ago, bro, nigga, you said the exact same thing to me, bro. You said, bro, I'm just trying to get I want to get my shit together first. It ain't nothing like, bro, I really want to come into this shit on my shit. And me understand, me being on, like, me doing what I was doing at that time, I was low key on the same, like, you feel me? That's why it was easy to respect. And then you fast forward it 2 years later to y'all actually doing the shit, bro. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, but
And
I'm saying it does go into all that shit too. But the most important thing is, bro, niggas been doing what, you know what I'm saying, other people think is best for us. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
niggas haven't had the time to do what we want to do. And that's what this
Exactly.
brother
They
is
did.
doing right now, bro. He's doing it right now. And he, you know what I'm saying, he already talked to his peoples. You know what I'm saying? He got that. But that's a side note. But like for me, you know what I'm saying, now is the time for me to do shit that I really want to do. Before, it was just going through all the shit that my mom used to say was good for me,
Exactly.
or my uncles and shit, you know what I'm saying, so that these niggas can get off my back, and all that other shit. But it's like now, nigga, everybody, like, no bullshit, this year, I feel like everybody's doing that too. Like, niggas is doing what they want to do, bro. It's that,
Y'all
that
feel
everybody,
it?
yeah, bro.
Y'all see it?
Yeah, bro.
everybody's
I feel
on
that
this
shit
shit.
every
We was
day I
talking
wake
about
up, bro.
everything for
We was talking about
themselves.
this YouTube shit in high school, bro. You feel me? And niggas was been wanting to do
High
this
school
shit,
and
bro.
college, bro. Not even on some YouTube shit, but
Yeah,
just
just
having
Just
something
doing,
for
yeah,
us.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Niggas
bro.
really
The whole bad
Oh,
shit,
you
bro.
feel me? Like, bro, it's
Nigga,
nuts.
even when I tell
It's
people all
nuts.
the time, people be like, yo, like, when did you start fucking with the music? Like, bro, I always been around this music shit,
Yeah.
nigga. But it was like, nigga, we'll be at ENK sitting there fucking around, rapping at the end of the school day,
Right.
bro. Big ass fucking circle.
Niggas is
ciphers,
yeah, bro.
Just fucking around, but you feel me? Then you fast forward that, like, okay, this is why niggas was type doing that shit, because we always had a love for
I
it
feel
type
like
shit.
there's a switch that when you get a little bit older, you're not really caring or who's gonna support me.
Exactly.
But at that time,
I'm just
you're
trying to
looking
master
see,
everything, bro.
Exactly.
who will really be with me
Yeah.
and who's gonna ride with me when I'm trying to, get this shit really up out the mud type
Exactly.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
And then motherfuckers don't realize that you need to put your best foot forward so other people can follow in your footsteps.
Exactly.
You
Cause
feel me?
Exactly.
It's gonna you're opening doors for me. Like we really trying to this is for us, but not really for us. This is for the city
for the city,
type
bro.
shit. Like I'm trying to bring niggas fashion up here type shit.
Yeah,
bring
bro.
niggas business up here, musical talent, like whatever they got to offer type shit, and have them network with other people who do the same thing
Shit.
and that think alike, nigga. So nigga, they can start their own thing, bro. Niggas, it's nuts, bro.
niggas, basically, bro, we just trying to master everything we possibly
we trying to
can,
have
bro.
our hand in
There's
everything.
nothing wrong with
niggas,
that.
that's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like, nigga, I'm in childcare, bro. Everybody look at me like, nigga, you like kids? Like, bro, I'm just trying to master this shit, because niggas is gonna have one sooner or
Like,
later,
you
bro.
feel me? Bro, I was working with kids when I was 13 years old at a summer camp. You feel me? Like, shit like that is good to have, because like you said, eventually you're gonna have kids. If you have siblings and shit, you might have nieces, nephews. Like, bro, you're gonna be in situations like that. So it's like, you need to know what to do, what not to do. You feel me? Like, so a bunch of shit, like you said, mastering everything. That's what people don't really realize.
Mastering what you can.
That too.
What you can,
Niggas
you
be
just trying to
thinking
master
you
what you
got time,
can,
nigga.
bro.
Ain't no fucking time.
Time, nigga. Time is not like.
This is
Someone said the realest shit to me the other day. Time isn't refundable, my nigga. You just sit
I mean, we
like,
do have time in the sense that we're young.
we have.
But even then, you can't let that type like.
Oh, no.
I get what you mean.
I'm
but
always
like,
still on the. I tell my lady all the time. She be trying to tell me, relax your time, but I'd be like, nigga, I know, but still.
Yeah.
I'm on the,
And then there's some people
Yeah,
who
Drake
like,
said
yo,
it's a
yeah,
marathon,
shit.
not a race, but it's fuck. I'm gonna edit that.
Drake said what you saying.
Listen, Drake said it's a marathon, not a sprint, but I still gotta win the race. That's the type of shit I'm on. Like it's a marathon, it's a marathon type shit, but I still gotta
get there.
You know what I'm saying,
bro.
I still gotta win the race.
Cause you don't want to keep racing when you're like fucking 50.
50,
my
my
nigga. I mean,
nigga.
niggas is
By
trying
that
to chill.
time, you don't even want to race no more.
Yeah,
Shit, all your
bro.
energy
And that's
gone.
why what we see, niggas, they cash
hood all
in,
day.
bro.
Fuck being
And they
40.
cash in, bro.
Yeah,
And
like,
they cash in now, bro.
You gotta lie
Bro,
for everything.
that was a mindset, no funny shit.
I love that.
I don't know why, but I always had
God's
this in the back of my mind. Like, I couldn't be a coulda, shoulda, woulda ass nigga. And I done been around a lot of those niggas, like, bringing up workplaces. Like, I done work retail with 40-year-old niggas who worried about shit that I like, bro.
That's
you
still
40,
going
bro.
on, nigga. That's still
You
going
40,
on.
my nigga.
No,
No funny
working with
shit.
me, talking to me about females, young females, youthful females. You shouldn't be worried about
None of that shit, bro. You 40
and
just.
figuring out what's best for you and
Nigga.
niggas.
That's what I mean, nigga. That coulda,
Yeah.
that coulda, shoulda, woulda
That
shit,
shit's
nigga.
great.
But not. That's what it really do
Like-
be like that, bro. But it's really a matter of just keeping some. Bro, he's got crazy. Yeah, I'm connected. The fact of the matter is, niggas don't really have. Well, when they're younger, we're deciding who our friends are, and you deciding who you bringing into your next chapter in your life, and you don't really. Everybody has a talent when they're young. Nobody speaks about it because we in a culture where niggas is hating if you doing something other than what the majority of
The
people are
world
doing.
is doing that, yeah.
So it's like, you niggas didn't even know I was writing until probably college, bro. Miss Boston, fucking, I don't know if you remember Miss Boston. Got me into a whole, like, poetry program, nigga, paid, nigga. I just didn't do it. And you know what I was doing at that time, too, nigga, but you feel me? Like, niggas will fuck themselves up, bro. Thinking, alright, nigga, what am I doing in this? I should be
You feel
doing
me?
this.
I should be doing this type of shit. Fuck, like, okay, yeah, this opportunity here, but fuck this.
Yeah,
This
what
what
was
I
that?
know type shit.
What was
You feel
that?
me?
Her thinking what's best for you too,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you mastered that shit, bro, on some shit.
Exactly.
Not saying you mastered, but you know what I'm saying. You caught her attention and she wanted to do something for you, bro. But you wasn't in those steps right
Yeah,
now, bro.
exactly.
That's all it was.
And that's the parents need to understand that shit, too. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Just, bro, no bullshit. Like, niggas got time and sense that, in the sense that, shit, if we try shit and it fails, you can keep going and going, you know what I'm saying? It's not,
And now what they say in like television too, they always talking about, oh yeah, don't push your kids because they just gonna push back. Like, my nigga, if they was already implying that way back, niggas would have been seeing like what was going on. Like the kids, they just always, I don't know, it's just a big thing with older heads thinking what's best for other people, bro. They always gotta comment what to say.
And one thing too, though, like, you can't take advice from someone who's not in a position where a place in life where you don't want to be. And even if that's your closest friends, your parents, your family, if they're giving you advice that you don't like, and you gotta just look at it like, yo, you're not even at somewhere where I don't want to be. Yeah, fuck all my shit up. You're not even at a spot in life that I want to be at, so why would I take advice from you? Because you're giving me advice based on where you're at and how you got to where you got. I don't want to get to where you got.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't want to do what you're doing. I'm trying to do something else. So my path and the advice I'm taking is different.
I'm smart. I was trying to zoom in on some notes. But fucking, nah, that's.
But at the same time too, I keep saying at the same time, but fucking, you know what I was thinking about, or just saying to myself, I was saying like, I always wanted to tell my mom like, yeah, I get that you've been through it all, you've seen it all, but like all this shit is new, like to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you feel me? The shit that's going on with us, that shit's new to you. You feel me?
When I say that, I'm just talking about just like school advice. Like, parents, they know about just life shit. I go to my mother for like all that shit. Like, just once we got to being adults, I'm like, damn. I call my mother, yo, how do you book a doctor's appointment? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
how do I do this? Or how do I
but-
go to the store and blah blah blah?
That's where parent preparation
I
needs
love
to be
all that.
better, bro. It
I'm
needs to
talking
be
like
better
career and school.
when we're
wise.
younger. They might not be able to give us the certain information or the knowledge.
Say it again,
that
bro.
we're
Say it again.
Parent preparation needs to be better, my nigga. Like it's for males and women. Like certain morals and values you need to instill in your children, and then like certain information that they'll need for the real world. Everyone calls it. Like, we're not gonna get it in the public schools, obviously, and if we're not gonna get it at school, we need to get it at home.
That's where it
like,
starts.
But at the same time, like, our parents might not have the time because they working, and they coming home after work, cooking and tired, or they'll sleep to go back to work to provide. And that's why I said, like, the nurturing and the guidance, there's a lack of it at home sometimes, and it's not, intentionally. Parents aren't skipping out on their duties, but it's like there's too much going on in our community to the point where it's like, all right, niggas know that the black home is probably gonna be a mother by herself, working by herself. So she gotta be the dad in the situation, you feel me? And that nurturing is out of there. She not gonna be able to give you the love you deserve type shit as a mother.
It's gonna come as tough love rather than that.
Exactly.
You feel me?
You know how many times nigga, my dick tried to square up with me, nigga, like, ain't nobody touching me. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. But it just be...
Certain shit is marketed to us that way as well, too. Like, I'll be breaking this shit down in like these books and shit, or like for my own little research I'll be doing on marketing. Like, yo, there's a demographic for everything. There's certain demographics that they'll throw in our communities that they don't throw in the next community as well. So in that sense of like that parent preparation not being there and shit, or parents tending to other duties while some duties aren't being tended to, then that leads, you feel me, when it's guys and shit, niggas may hit the streets, you feel me, niggas may do Lord knows what, play a sport, play music, like whatever the case may be. And then with females, they may be out here ripping and running, or they might be out here on this shit, but there's literally so much shit we're seeing when we're not getting the shit that we need to see that's coming into our homes and our systems and breaking it down.
People that was in school that were full on athletes, nigga, great athletes, their parents never went to their games, my nigga.
Fact.
Like, I know motherfuckers whose mothers still don't know they gang banging type shit. Their grandmothers still don't know they gang banging type
And they right
shit.
outside.
And it's also too, like, some niggas always think, like, that route is the best route to go because they feel like it's fast money to help the household too.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but there's always it's a balance. That's what I'm saying. Like it's a negative and a positive because it's like you trying to make a way out of a rut financially, but it's like there's other ways to go about it type shit. Yeah, and you definitely bringing other shit to your home if you doing X, Y, Z.
Right.
Like that's
But
good.
think about how fucking hard it is just to get a job, bro.
Yeah,
So it makes niggas want to do it even more again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Cause
it's like,
niggas come
go to
home,
school.
bro. Niggas come home, bro. Niggas is asking for a job. Nigga like, nigga, I'm not the job man. But nigga, like, no bullshit. But nigga, I be wanting to help and do whatever I can to get niggas a job or help them out to look and try to set them up. Cause most likely 9 times out of 10, them niggas ain't never had a job, never applied for a job, don't have a resume, and they got a quarry. So it's like you doing way more to get that job.
Find the average person.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like niggas is gonna be like, fuck it, I don't need no job.
Nigga, I'm gonna go do what I know type shit. You feel me?
Yeah. And it's a fucked up cycle, but niggas is here talking about it, and we need more people talking about it because. As T brought up earlier, like, people are ready to have kids and they gonna have them. And, like, there ain't shit we could do to stop it. Ain't no one else could do to stop it. So they gonna be having these children, bringing them same values or same actions and morals into their own household. And then you just gonna be just a same cycle of people just growing up and they gonna give it to their kids and their kids gonna do it with their kids. And it's like, niggas don't know no better.
That's it. I feel you on that.
So, like, if anybody's feeling this way or wants to talk about this at any time, you know, you can hit Cobi up at Ball Like I'm Cobi, Instagram. You can give your other personal information at the end of the video if you'd like to. You can give your information, Tyler_FML, Instagram. Follow the page at Cozy_Corner 617. You know, you can email us at Cozy. What's the fucking email, bro? Yeah, bro, I'm trying to wrap this shit up.
Yeah,
I couldn't wrap it up then. Over there.
Instagram, Snapchat, Cobi_13.
Cause I'm winded.
Yeah, man. So if anybody's feeling this way, or if anyone has something they want to talk about, y'all can hit us up. What's your Instagram? I thought we was gonna do that. We're gonna go one by one, right?
Holy shit. Alright, so if anybody's feeling this way, or if you guys have any kind of questions, comments, or you just want to sit down and talk with any one of us, you know, at any given time, well, not at any
Yes, at any given time.
He's wild and I work.
But at any time.
But yeah, we'll definitely be down to talk. We'll just set up, you know, any type of schedule, work around both of our schedules. You can follow the page at Cozy_Corner 617 and definitely reach out if you guys, you know, want to expand on any of these conversations that we had today. You can follow my man's Cobi's page at Ball Like I'm Cobi. Hit his Snapchat up, Cobi_13, and follow Draco
_Anastasio. That's ANASTASIO. Because niggas be asking me how to spell that, so I gotta say that.
It's definitely. He's definitely somebody to talk to because he knows what's going on.
Right.
And
I try to keep tapped in, and even shit like this, like, for me, this is why I love doing shit like this. Coming to talk, coming to chop it up, because then it's just like, you start hearing more of what the fuck we need. Like you said, it's not just about, like, bro, when I started this shit 2 years ago, it was like, I ain't no shit. Like, you feel me? I have to really, like, the mindset I came in with, I have to really fucking evolve that shit. So I try to be here for anybody. So yeah, like I said, just hit me up.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Alright.
So that's the wrap up, baby.
Zoom. We out of here. 7 minutes. Yo.
I drive inside my mind. 1,000 loops inside. Convinced you were always right until you left my side. Oh you, oh you, oh you. I kept myself from you. Never knew the things I lose. No.